In a surprising turn of events, Nikki Haley, once considered a serious contender for the presidential race, has announced her decision to drop out. Haley, the 51-year-old former South Carolina governor and United Nations ambassador, had been positioning herself as a new generational leader. She had been emphasizing her domestic and foreign policy experience, and even managed to distance herself from Donald Trump by criticizing his response to various national issues. Haley's standing in the race was significant. She had managed to rise in popularity, going from 4% to nearly 31% in New Hampshire. Despite trailing behind Trump, she was seen as a potential threat to his bid for a third GOP nomination. Her rivalry with Trump was a point of interest for many, with their face-off in South Carolina's Republican primary further solidifying the competition. However, this decision to step down from the race has turned the tables. It has left political enthusiasts and experts in a state of surprise. Many are left speculating about the underlying reasons for this unexpected decision. Was it due to her inability to dent Trump's momentum? Or was it the result of her campaign's challenges in stopping Trump's delegate accumulation? The decision has come as a shock to many, leaving them to wonder what led to this sudden change in course. The news broke out when Haley decided to make an official announcement about her decision to withdraw from the race. As the sun rose, the political world was hit with the surprising revelation. Nikki Haley, a formidable contender against Donald Trump, had decided to step aside. In her address, she spoke passionately about the difficult decision she had to make. "Dear friends," she began, "today I wish to share an important piece of news with you. After much deliberation, I have decided to withdraw from the presidential race. I deeply respect and value the support I have received from each and every one of you, but I believe this is the right step for our country." Her words echoed through the air, leaving a profound impact on her listeners. She didn't stop there. In a move that surprised many, she turned to Trump, her former rival, and urged him to support her followers. It was a significant moment, hinting at a possible alliance, or even an endorsement. In her announcement, Haley urged Trump to support her supporters, indicating a potential alliance or endorsement. Haley's decision to drop out from the race is not just personal, but it carries significant political implications as well. This unexpected move from Nikki Haley, a formidable contender, has sent shockwaves through the political arena. The ripple effects of this decision promise to reshape the landscape of the presidential race. To start with, Haley's exit could potentially open the door for a Trump-Biden rematch, a scenario that seemed increasingly likely even before Haley's withdrawal. Trump's victory in the historically significant South Carolina primary demonstrated his enduring political strength, despite facing multiple criminal charges. His criticisms of Biden's leadership, met with counterattacks on his own record, set the stage for an intense battle for the White House. On the other hand, Haley's withdrawal could also present an opportunity for other Republican candidates to rise in prominence. Her inability to dent Trump's momentum raised doubts about her competitiveness, but her absence from the race could now redistribute her supporters to other candidates. From the Democratic side, Biden too faces criticism, especially for his handling of the Israel-Hamas conflict. This criticism could potentially intensify in the absence of a strong Republican contender like Haley. Expert opinions vary on the matter. Some believe Haley's exit is a surprise, considering her potential as the first female and woman of color president. Others see it as a move in favor of party unity, possibly to prevent a fractious primary that could weaken the Republicans' chances in the general election. Regardless of the perspective, it's clear that Haley's exit has stirred the pot, adding a new layer of unpredictability to the presidential race. The impact of this decision on the Republican primary contest, and consequently on the general election, is something that political analysts will be watching closely in the coming months. As the political landscape shifts with Haley's exit, the race to the White House just got a lot more interesting. Haley's decision to withdraw from the race has caused a stir in the political world, and the aftermath is yet to unfold. The immediate reactions have been a blend of shock and intrigue, with speculations running wild about the new dynamics this will introduce into the presidential race. Donald Trump, the former president and Haley's main rival, has responded to the news with words of praise for Haley. He acknowledges her contributions to the party and appreciates her decision, promising to stand by her supporters. This response might seem gracious, but it's also strategic. By embracing Haley's supporters, Trump is positioning himself to consolidate his position within the party. As for the presidential race, it's now wide open. With Haley stepping down, Trump's path to a third GOP nomination seems increasingly clear. Yet there's no telling what surprises lie ahead as we move closer to the election. What does this mean for the future of American politics? Well, it's hard to say for certain, but it's clear that Haley's decision could significantly impact the dynamics of the race, affecting not just the Republican primary, but also potentially influencing the strategies of the Democratic nominee, Joe Biden. As we wait to see how this decision will shape the future of American politics, one thing is clear: the race to the White House has taken an unexpected turn.